Hi everybody, I'm Frank Bellato. It's 6 o'clock on September 19th, just 6 hours before the deadline to this contest. It's getting dark, it's windy, it looks like it's going to rain, and believe it or not, I chose a spot right next to a tree that's dropping acorns at the rate of about 10 a minute. But I'm doing this because my students have compelled me to teach you what I've been teaching them, and that is, the golf swing is easy. Note I said easy, not instant, because I know all of you have had these instant tips where you changed one little thing and all of a sudden you've now got it, only to find 2 days later you have nothing. I'm going to teach you in big ideas. And the first big idea really began about 10 years ago when I started to teach my 4-year-old son how to swing a golf club. What I learned in about 2 weeks is that it was my son who was actually teaching me. And that came because I saw him attack a golf ball with his entire body. And I began to realize that there is really one simple sports move. And whether you're swinging a golf club, or hitting a hockey stick, or swinging a baseball bat, or hitting a tennis ball, even throwing a ball, right? It's that same move. You know, a great example comes from my childhood. I used to love Joe Namath. His passing motion was beautiful. He made that throw, I was about to say swing because it is the same thing, but he made that throw look effortless. You know, he'd have the ball here at his ear, just turn and fire 40 yards down the field with no effort at all. How was he able to do that? Everyone talks about how he had this quick release, that he had this strong arm. The reason he was able to do it, though, is because of the simple sports move. That move that starts from your lower body up through your core. And it's the shifting of the weight from the right to the left with that turn. So whether you're throwing a ball or throwing a punch, it's the same move. And that's how you need to attack a golf ball. All the tips that you've ever gotten, of course they're important. But the key to the swing is keeping the power in the core. The next time you go out to play golf, if you're any kind of an athlete, whether you played, even if you played soccer, right? Remember, all the field goal kickers usually win these celebrity golf tournaments. Why? It's the same move. They've got it, right? It's shifting the weight from the right to the left, and they plant and fire. It's the same as the golf swing. There's no different. And I hate to keep re-emphasizing this point, but that's all there is to the swing. It's that simple. So you weekend warriors, whether you play soccer or baseball or tennis, take that same move to the practice tee. Forget about your wrist and your elbow and your grip. Forget all that for now. And just go to the practice tee and make your other sports move at the golf ball. Watch the difference. Now, once you do that, I want to talk about 2 other things that are critical. Setup and alignment. You know, everybody's practice swing is perfect. Everybody has a perfect practice swing. You get up, you know, you make the nice turn, you make the nice release through the ball. And then you get over the ball and it all changes. And you've always heard that it changes because you feel the pressure of the ball or the pressure to hit the shot. Part of that may be true, but the real reason is alignment. See, when you're taking a practice swing, there's no alignment, so you make a beautiful swing. Bring the camera around here. I want to show you something. Because let's say I'm aiming, bring it all the way around here. So let's say I'm aiming for that big tree out there. And what everybody does, you know, is line up to the right. 90% of all golfers have that one swing problem, swinging over the top. We all know that. So how does that happen? It's alignment. If I'm aimed to the right and I want to go back towards that tree, if I take my practice swing, I'm going to hit that ball 50 yards to the right of the tree. So what happens? I take it back, and then I got to come over the top to hit it back to the tree. And the swing looks something like this. Look at that, right at the tree. The swing was terrible, but the ball went at the tree. I've played with guys who play their whole life taking it back and coming over the top to hit the ball where they wanted to go. You can change that instantly by alignment. No one told you to move the camera there. Stay back over here. I want to show them something else. Because if I'm lined up now towards that target, right? If I make my swing and come over the top, where's the ball going to go? Way left. If I can set up a line properly, seeing that target, I have to make the good golf swing. It's the only way the ball will get there. So I turn and swing right towards the target. You want to change over the top? You want to change any swing flaw you have? Make sure you are aligned properly. The last thing I want to talk about is setup. I'm looking here now because everybody's watching me again. They know I've got the answer. Here's the deal. Your swing is almost 100% due to your setup. Come back over here again, camera. Here's the deal. The best example, Jack Nicklaus had a flying elbow. And everyone talks about how Jack Grote wanted him to have his hands high, right? And so that's why he had that flying elbow. The real reason he did was because of his setup. Jack Nicklaus played the ball, everything off the inside left heel. If my ball is here, I can't tuck that elbow because my swing will be a mess. So the only way to go is straight back and up high because of where the ball is. So Jack had to swing something like this, right? Wow, that was pretty good. Maybe I should change that swing. Man, that ball's moving. Anyway, the point is, make sure you check your setup and your ball position and make sure you're set up properly. If you want to make a good swing, you have to be set up the right way. You have to have the right alignment. And then all you do, make your sports move, and it's beautiful. It's a simple thing. Golf is easy, but it's not instant. These 3 things I just told you, it's going to take a little bit of work. But the work will be positive because every day you're going to get closer and closer and it's going to feel like something to you. Instead of some instant tip, turn your hand over and you're fixed. Not fixed. You're solving one problem with another. Just remember, the key to golf is big ideas. Make the sports move and live your life on a golf course happily instead of miserable. Because I've been happy ever since my son taught me to play this game. Have a great day. Have a great life. And I got nothing else. See ya.
Go.
Hi, everybody. This is Frank Bellato, and I'm here with your 1-minute internet tip that will end deceleration in your short chips and short putts forever. That's guaranteed. Now, you've all had tips on how to hit short chips and putts, right? You have your hands ahead of the ball, right? Your weight on your left side, use your shoulders, quiet hands. You've heard them all. But what no one has told you until now, that the only way all that will work is if you take the club back slowly. What happens when you have a short chip, you take the club back fast, you don't have any choice but to slow down to hit the ball. Because if you keep moving at that pace, the ball's flying across the green. So you have to slow down because the hole's right there. But if you take the club back slowly, you can accelerate through as hard as you want and the ball won't go anywhere. So again, weight on the left, hands ahead, use my shoulders, quiet hands, you know it all. But take it back slowly and accelerate through. You can hit it as short as you want. Again, take it back slowly, accelerate through. Do you see how soft that ball came out? It just went in. At least give me a break. At least show the one that goes in. Again, slowly accelerate through. And I can hit that chip as short as I want to hit it all the time. It works the same on short putts. End deceleration forever. Take the club back slowly. That's it. Guaranteed.